Peace, love, and light. Healing through inspiration. How y'all doing? It's a great grandiose day. Feathers up. We not just talking it, we actually living it. You dig? You know what? You dig? Out here in nature. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've been here for like almost less than 2 hours in the forest. I had to step out. I had to get some clarity. I was just begging for clarity, man. Begging for clarity, because if not, I was begging to do something else. And I think y'all gonna know when I begin to tell the story. But first, I want to tell y'all, if y'all guys want to book a one-on-one coaching session, you can do that by sending us email at info@healingthroughinspiration.com, or you can DM us on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration. If you're not following us still, we post on a regular. Just got done posting our story actually like an hour ago, so something like that. Yeah, go check us out. And too, if you guys want to start a business course, you guys want to start a business, you guys don't have one, we got the course for you guys. Literally the best course I've ever taken myself, and it's the link for that's in the description box. Yep. And we got a one-of-a-kind artwork at healingthroughinspiration.com/shop, and we also have our amazing apparel there as well. Please go check us out, yo. You dig? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You know what I'm saying? But I'm over here in nature. I'm doing some thinking. Doing some thinking for sure. And I just end up thinking, like, you know, as I said before, as I looked at, old photos. And I guess it started to really encapsulate how I looked and the image of me, you know. You know, they say old photos, but it's like maybe photos when we're old, but we're younger. You know, time doesn't exist, but I explained that before. Who you to say there's an hour, and the hour clock goes back one forward, and the clock goes back. You know, who you to say that? So, but I'm thinking about just thinking about images. You know, just me as a child. This is my brain detoxing. I remember as a child just being in my house with my parents. Supposed to be my parents, and then my aunt ended up moving in, and her kids, they're twins, and then her mother having to move in. It was just, I had to be at least 12 years young. It was so much, there was so much people in there, and it was just negative energies. It was like a legit hassle. It was extremely rude. Extremely rude to me. The aunt, grandmother, my aunt, what she had did, this is another one I'm talking about. It's my biological mother's sister. What she ended up doing was, I used to be in a library in our room. Library at the house, I'm doing the work on the computer, and she used to just bust in barge every single time. Like, literally, I can show you, like, she used to go like this with her shoulder in the door every single time, like, and she was an obese bitch, probably still is, even though she had the bypass surgery to lose weight, and it ain't gonna work, bitch, because you know that losing weight works in your mind. You know that. Literally, losing weight works in your mind. You know that if you book the consultation with us, you dig. But losing weight works in your mind. So this bitch is a big old boom. I'm talking about this bitch built like a rhinoceros. Real talk. And I don't mean to defend, rhinoceros in nature, because I know the animals. I got respect for animals. I got respect for nature. I am nature. You dig. But that bitch big as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she a bitch barge in her. Anytime I'm in there, it don't matter if I was studying, what I was looking up, searching up on the computer. She didn't care. She didn't care less. If I was trying to do my homework, She could care less. She wasn't even, I don't even think she was looking for stuff. Sometimes she just barged in or poke her head in, poke her head out. So I'm like, and I used to say, knock, could you knock please, knock please. And you know that bitch used to ignore me? That bitch used to deliberately ignore me. And I used to tell Rose, I used to tell Jerome, it's my biological parents. I used to tell them, I said, hey, I used to tell them what she do. And she's like, oh. And they just could care less. They just care less. They live with them. Still live in the same household. I mean, golly, man. And when I was there, she kept barging in and just barging, and just being so damn rude. So then I asked her. So I didn't ask her anything. No, I didn't ask her that. What I did was I ended up putting like containers or something heavy, something behind the door, because the door didn't have a lock. The door didn't have a lock. I ended up putting something heavy behind the door, and here she, boom. You know, this big bitch barging in the door. And she's like, and you can hear the thing I put like a container in there sliding on the wooden floor. That's exactly how it sounds. And she's like, why are you putting stuff in it? Why are you putting stuff behind the door? Why are you putting stuff behind the door? And I was just like, so you need to knock. And I think I said something to the effect of like, you need to knock so you wouldn't barge in or something. Why are you putting stuff behind the door? and she walked out like, why is this bitch doing that? And so then I ended up telling my biological mother. And I said to her, she's like, oh, I told her what she did. And she's like, oh, she did that because she know that you had caught her. She know that you had caught her because of her barging in. Now you putting the furniture. By you putting that there, she knew that she got caught with barging in. I mean, just the utmost amount of disrespect that bitch had for me. And you would think like, how was this bitch able to get away with that? How was she able to disrespect? How was she able to disrespect you like that? As a child. Well, my parents disrespected me. My biological parents disrespected me. Ew, frick, they could care less. I can only count single times or my parents defended me. And if it was defending me, it wasn't for me, genuinely. It was that they defended each other, and I just happened to be there. You dig what I'm saying? Or they were doing an act of one another. Because, you know, like I stressed, my biological father, he's a bitch. And he does the work of his bitch. The bitch, mob mother. You know, mob boss. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how they act. You know, just living with a narcissist, you know, that narcissistic bitch, she had no regard and no respect for anything. I remember the narcissistic stares and narcissistic looks I used to get. I remember I was not feeling comfortable in my own household, bro. In my own household. She used to be like, that bitch used to want to stare at me in my freaking eyes so bad, cuz. The bitch wanted to stare at me in my eyes. So why the frick do you want to stare in a child's eyes so bad? Like, so devilish, so wickedly, I should say, wickedly. Why you want to stare at a child and smiling? I used to avoid this bitch. I didn't even like looking this bitch in his eyes, and she knew that. I mean, one time I put on sunglasses in the freaking daytime when I was freaking eating my food because this bitch wanted to stare, and she knew it too. She knew it too, cause the bitch started getting laughing and started getting mad. And she knew it. And so then Jerome, he goes and sees me eating at the kitchen table. Like, why you wearing sunglasses? Jerome, take your sunglasses off. Take your sunglasses off. And I'm like, I'm doing it because of this bitch. You know this bitch is evil. You ain't never gave a frick. Anytime I said something about what that bitch is doing, her bitch ass mother, the grandmother was doing, these motherfuckers don't give a frick because you bitch too. You ain't never stood up and tried to defend me. And I'm sick and tired of this motherfucker, dog. Real spit. I'm sitting there talking to this one nigga, he's sitting there telling me how he still wants to stay with his mother. As the mother's abuse. Okay, you could, if you're still staying there, like, you know, you still want to go out and leave. Because I've lost my biological mother, but it was a narcissist. And you know, my biological father was a narcissist. It happened to be in the same location at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm leaving. I know that this Negro talking about, oh, you know, just family is family and stuff. Man, motherfucking family ain't family, mother. You shouldn't have to live with nobody and endure nobody's abuse. What the frick is that, nigga? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's step it up. Let's step it up, man. And you know what? A lot of people don't comprehend this stuff, man. They don't comprehend what he went through. Because if you watching this and you continue to watching this, you know what I'm saying? And you've been watching our videos before, this stuff resonates with you because you know. You comprehend finally. Yes, it's exactly what it is. You probably screaming. Yeah, yes. Because I experienced the same thing. Because I know I've watched others and they've had the same thing. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't. There's a lot of narcissistic YouTube channels out there. They ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing really. They really not. They ain't talking about nothing of substance. It's the same old rhetoric, same old running in circles, walking in circles. And they ain't really talking about what they've been through, talking about their experiences. They talk, oh, the narc. If you can't talk about experiences with the narcs or the narcissist, you probably are the narc, really. Probably are. And it's a cool thing to talk about narcissists, or even cool people think to be aligned with a narcissist. Yeah, this stuff's gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So people don't comprehend this, but if you want to speak to somebody who does know this and does comprehend this, you can book a one-on-one consultation with us. You can DM us on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to start a business? Hey, we got a business course for you guys. That's in the description box for you. And you also want to grab our American apparel. We got that at healingthroughinspiration.com/shop, as well as our one-of-a-kind artwork at healingthroughinspiration.com/shop. Oh, check us out. Peace, love, and light, y'all.